Hello, darlings. Welcome to Tea with Justine. I am here with Laura, who you may remember from an earlier episode where she taught me some Hebrew. And she is my go-to Jewish expert.
The token Jewish friend.
Exactly. We have a lot of them in LA, but she's my favorite. Hopefully I'm not offending any other Jewish friends I have. So Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur are coming up, so I thought we would just come to Jewish Deli in LA and find out more about it, because those are really important holidays, right?
Yeah, they're, I would say, the two most important holidays, so the high holidays, and with Yom Kippur probably being the most important and the most serious of all the holidays.
So we got some serious food too, like this Ruben, look at that.
This Knish as big as my head.
Stuffed cabbage, which is like none I've ever seen, and then of course you can't forget the dill pickles, which are my favorite. I could just eat these all day long. Probably have a sodium problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you want to know?
What is Rosh Hashanah?
Okay, so Rosh Hashanah, it literally means head of the year, and it's one of 4 Jewish New Years, although probably the only New Year most Jews know about.
Oh, really?
Because a lot of the other ones are about like agrarian things. So like the New Year of the trees, and the New Year of your calendar, and the New Year, what's the fourth one?
It's a lot of New Year's resolutions to have. So like if you mess up, you have more time to make it. I heard that before Rosh Hashanah, you guys do sort of like what we Catholics do for confession, only it's at one time of year. And do you actually have to go to the people that you want forgiveness from?
So usually that's between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur.
Oh, okay, so it's after.
Yeah, so Rosh Hashanah is a big celebration, and Yom Kippur is basically the Day of Atonement, where you're apologizing for everything. And so the days in between are like the days of reflection. And so you do something called tashlich, which is where you kind of take your sins and you cast them away, and usually you do it symbolically by throwing like bread into a moving stream of water or something like that, or down in the ocean.
Down for that?
Yeah, and it's a nice ceremony. I would say it's like not one enough people do, because I think symbolism is really important.
Yeah.
And those acts of like kind of creating ceremony are really special.
But have you ever had to like go up to a person? And
So the other piece is apologizing if you've hurt someone. And, you know, I've seen people post on Facebook like, to anyone I've ever hurt, my bad. To me, that's not good enough.
that seems really impersonal.
If you're going to go through the act of atoning and apologizing, it should be heartfelt and, a period of reflection. But I also think that, like, you have to think, is atoning going to hurt that other person? Like, is it going to bring it back up again? That's my take on things. And so, I don't know. I don't always do it. And it's always easier to be like, oh, remember that time I was consistently late? My bad. Versus digging deep.
Yeah.
But I think it is a really, special thing to acknowledge.
I think it's powerful.
Totally. And I think the other interesting thing about Yom Kippur is when you go to services and you're praying, you're actually not apologizing just for yourself. You're apologizing for all the Jewish people that have ever existed.
That's a lot of apologizing.
Right. So you're apologizing for like the sins of your ancestors.
But that's really kind of cool.
We're responsible for each other. Like
Absolutely.
We're a community, so you pray in the we, not the I.
I love that. Okay, so you mentioned a big feast.
Yes.
Let's talk about food.
Okay.
And I'm gonna dig into this Ruben.
Oh, good luck doing it in one bite.
I know.
I can't do it.
I don't even know how to bite into this.
So the Jewish Deli is quite an interesting experience, I would say. It's always funny because it's not kosher. It's got meat and cheese going on.
I know.
But it's so good.
It's still a Jewish deli.
Yeah, very, very Ashkenazi, very like European and Eastern European. But so for Rosh Hashanah, there's 2 big food symbolism things that I like. So there's apples and honey, which is it's always fun for like a gravity theme. grab some honey. But I think the whole symbol is may you have a sweet New Year. So you dip your apples in honey, and it's a nice thing. I like to go apple picking with my friends, and then we come back and do the little ceremony, say the little blessing. I know. I like trying to plan it. That's the problem with everyone being so busy in the city. But the other one, which I think is my favorite one, is the pomegranate. So the pomegranate is a very common symbol with Rosh Hashanah. And a more religious person might say, there are 613 mitzvot, commandments, and there are 613 seeds in a pomegranate. I like to say it more as like a wish for the new year. May you have as many blessings as there are seeds in a pomegranate. And when I was traveling through Greece, I was by myself. I was on the island of Santorini, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful, and it was right before the New Year. It was like a few weeks before, and even though I was alone, I ended up meeting people from Switzerland, Canada, Italy, Argentina, all over the world. And there was a little bit of a language barrier, but we were able to build some real connections. And I was telling these two women, they weren't Jewish, I was telling them about the symbol of the pomegranate and how much I love it. And we were kind of just like walking down these back roads of Santorini, and we stumbled upon a pomegranate bush. And I'd or tree. It was like a little tree. And I've never seen them like in the wild, so to speak.
I've never seen that either.
Yeah, it was insane. And so the girl from Italy, who basically didn't speak English, grabs the pomegranate and starts going, mangiare, mangiare, and she like forces us to like, in a very loving, fun way, like to eat like this pomegranate that we had picked. And it was just this beautiful moment of, overcoming language barriers and sharing my culture with these new friends. And it's just like every New Year I think of that experience.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love those kinds of experiences, and just like people getting to experience each other's cultures and lives in different parts of the world.
Yeah.
So I also read that Yom Kippur, it used to be a big matchmaking day. Have you ever picked up any honeys on Yom Kippur?
I'm trying to think. I mean, listen, it's the most observed Jewish tradition, I would say. Passover, the high holidays, and circumcision. So if I was going to pick someone up, it's not a bad time of the year.
Well, but then I heard like they stopped doing that because during Yom Kippur, kind of like Ramadan, you fast all day. This is 25 hours?
Yeah, 25 hours
25
usually.
hours. So you fast all day, but you also don't bathe, right?
Well, hopefully you don't smell too bad after one day. I think more so it's like you really should be focusing on your personal prayer, on really, those moments of reflection and atonement. And so if you're side-eyeing that cute boy,
Hopefully it doesn't
few
smell too
over,
bad.
maybe you're kind of missing the point.
You're not going to throw that cabbage at me.
I know.
I'll dig in. Okay, the waitress told me to enjoy the stuffed cabbage first.
She Jewish mommed us.
Totally Jewish mom toast.
Yeah.
Love it. I love big Jewish mom.
I'm like,
I like this tomato sauce.
yeah? Is it spicy?
No.
Is it like a broth?
Yeah, well, it's like in between a sauce and a broth. Usually when I have stuffed cabbages, it's like not in a bowl and not so brothy. This is really good. Try it. If you like tomato and beef, I do. I feel like you hardly taste beef or cabbage.
Yeah.
It's like all tomato, this one.
Oh, so is this all meat on the inside?
Yeah. Normally it is like a roll dumped cabbage with tomato sauce on top. It's good. Yeah. I dig it. What is your favorite thing about these two holidays?
Okay, so there's a prayer in the Jewish culture. It's called the Shehekianu. I said that really fast. Shehekianu. Okay, even if we butchered the word, it's fine. Basically, it's the prayer that you say when the first of something happens. So the first time you're celebrating the holiday that year, the first time you see Jerusalem, the first time, your firstborn child, all these firsts, it's the same prayer. And so I don't know if it's connected or not, but for me, I've always found a lot of symbolism and meaning in the first of things. I think they provide a lot of opportunity for, hitting the reset button in areas of your life that you need to.
Yeah.
And so for me, I really love Rosh Hashanah because it's just another period of my year where I'm like, am I the person I want to be? Am I surrounding myself, with the people I want or need in my life? Am I on the right trajectory with my career, whatever it is? And it's kind of that like soul work that I don't think you get a lot in your everyday life. And I think a lot of other religions or cultures have that moment.
It's a good time to reflect.
It's maybe not unique, but I think for me it's like one of my favorite things in the Jewish year.
Well, it kind of reminds me a lot of a bit of like Lent and Easter and then Ramadan as well. There's a big meal before Yom Kippur and then at the end, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've never done like the big meal before as like a big event. Usually just eat a lot of pizza in my experience. But the break fast after Yom Kippur, I think is a big thing for a lot of, again, community building and bringing people together, celebrating with your family and friends and family, or your synagogue, or
I love these
whatever
holidays.
Yeah, I mean, every Jewish holiday I think has a food. I mean, even Yom Kippur, you're fasting, but then the fast after you're breaking the fast has all the food, and just a lot of opportunities to get together with friends and family, and I think even more so at the home versus necessarily at synagogue. Right. It's really about your everyday traditions in life.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So basically, Rosh Hashanah is a New Year's celebration.
Yep.
And Yom Kippur is a time of reflection and atonement.
Yeah.
And just kind of feeding your soul, basically.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so we call it the Days of Awe. So I think it's definitely awesome to always be working on yourself. So yeah.
For sure. Well, thank you all for tuning in, and I hope you learned a little something today. If you liked what you saw and want to see more, remember to subscribe to our channel. If you have questions, leave us questions or thoughts in the comments, hit the like, all of that helps, and follow us on social media too. We will discover the world and tea together some more. See you all later.
Shana Tovah.